What if I decided that I would like to make adjustments to just a selected area in the picture? For example, if I wanted the candle that's in the front to stand out a little bit, maybe darken that and leave everything else light, it's pretty easy to do. I select the brushes. The brushes give you quite a few options. You can repair and adjust skin. You can use the red eye option. You can lighten or darken areas. You can saturate areas with color or remove color with the desaturate option. You can sharpen and make things a little clearer, sparkly if you will, or you can soften things as well. Now I want to darken this picture here, and I'm going to expand or open up, magnify the candle. Now, in order to darken it, I simply take my finger, or if you feel better, you can use a stylus to darken up certain areas. Now, that top part is just a little too dark. I can select the eraser and it will let me erase what I have just done. And then I can go back to darkening it if I choose to. Deselect it, and you're good to go. Erase any particular area you don't want to be darkened. I'm going to shrink that down a little bit, and I can take and look and see, how does it look compared to the original? How does it look compared to the original? Okay, I've made quite a few changes. You can also use the brushes to make color pop, and that's done with the saturate brush. So for example, if I wanted this blue to look a little bit bluer, I can simply brush on the area that I want to be a little bluer. It takes and it emphasizes the existing color. And it makes it pop just ever so slightly. If you want, say, the green to be a little greener, again, I'm only brushing it on the areas that I want it to be on. And let's make a comparison again. Original image. Other image. Original. Other. It's a really great tool. If you ever run into a problem with what you've created or you've made a mistake, you can use the eraser tool, but you can also use the undo option to take away any effects that you don't like. The undo option is this little arrow at the very, very top. And it gets rid of the last edit that you've created, and you can continue to do that if you wish. Now, in addition to having your brush options, each brush has its own set of options. You can choose whether or not you want to do it by strokes. You may choose whether or not you want to saturate the entire image. You can also show the level of saturation as well by sliding the tool across. If you like to show the strokes as you're going, the neat thing about that is you can tell whether or not you've covered the area that you wished. Now let's try that same thing using this time. Obviously, I missed some spots. Again, I was doing it with my finger. This really lets you calibrate and refine. If you select the Detect Edges option, that allows you to keep within the select edges just a little bit better. And now I'm going to get rid of the strokes. And look at that.